Here are the five for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point.
The defense all over Westbrook there, but he's crafty, he's slick, and he was focused on that shot.
Outside Conley. Outside Edwards. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Conley against Westbrook. And there's the drive. Makes it off the glass. Westbrook's got his second basket of the game.
Just by nature of his style, Westbrook is going to draw contact, so he's got to be strong enough and focused enough to play through it. And he is and does.
Now here's Edwards. Gobert with a screen on George. Edwards. And then jammed down as he goes right over. He beats a Zubac.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Kicks it out to Leonard. Takes a three. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Hey, guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns has had?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
And here's Westbrook. After Anthony Edwards made that last three-pointer, it's Westbrook with the drive. Here's Leonard. A second chance effort. The kick out to Westbrook. Back to Leonard. Gobert pulls it in. For Minnesota, they've gotten their first three shots to go in for them to start off this game. And Towns gets it to go.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now, here is Morris. They need this. Left side, Westbrook. Beyond the arc. Morris, no good. Timberwolves leading by 7. For three, Edwards. He doesn't hit that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Westbrook has really honed his ball handling skills, so now he's able to create very well off the dribble.
Conley against Westbrook. Out to Edwards.
2 minutes.
Back to Conley. Towns wide open. A three-pointer, no good. Clippers trail by 5. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Tyronn Lue and I had a few minutes to share. He was worried about their interior defense. He doesn't want them getting gutted in the paint. He told his players, look, they're going to score, but we've got to make it difficult on them to give ourselves a chance to win. Let's see if they can follow that advice.
Thank you, David.
You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive, but recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice score. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
Now Edwards. Paul George missing from long range. Out to the right wing. Here's McDaniels. Outside Conley. Timberwolves passing it around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jacks up a 3. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Now, here is Morris. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Edwards passes to McDaniels. And another 3 from Minnesota.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. A rebound by the Timberwolves. To the paint, deflects the pass. Leonard with the steal. Now here's Westbrook. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit.
Please give a big round of applause for the Pharos.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Timberwolves.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And I really liked how they moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, the wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the 1. Zubac, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. And I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
Oh, here's Edwards. 8 points for him. Here's Towns. Conley kicks to Towns. And it's sent back by Leonard.
Another example of Kawhi being the best defender in the league.
It's stolen by Edwards. Inside, stolen by Zubac. And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball. Here's George. Kicks it out to Leonard. Puts up a 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Towns, no luck.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
George passes to Morris. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Passes it to Conley. Here he goes. Takes the 3. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Conley. Towns has got the lead up to 14 now for the Timberwolves. Conley against Westbrook. And the dunk by Westbrook.
Russ is at his best when he's playing downhill. Pedal to the metal, attacking the cup.
And the pass to Edwards. Count that one. Edwards got 10.
Michael Conley with excellent vision on that pass.
Clippers trail by 14. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Westbrook dishes to Morris. And now Minnesota on the fast break. And Towns throws it down.
Towns showing you the quickness and athleticism. They're getting off the floor to throw it down.
Outside Leonard. Leonard on the wing. Here's George. Out to Morris. Back to George. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl-Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota. But out to prove he could be the cornerstone on a contender.
And here's Westbrook. After the 3-pointer from Karl-Anthony Towns. Westbrook kicks to Morris. Clippers moving the ball around. Will it go? And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
You know, people marvel at the explosiveness of Westbrook for good reason, but he also is pretty crafty. This guy he's got some tricks too.
Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
Now George, after Anthony Edwards missed from long range. Zubac finds Leonard, drives to the hoop, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And there's only ever going to be one result when Kawhi's driving to the bucket, and it's going to be loud, and it's going to be painful.
.102 left now here in the second. The kick out to Towns. Pass to Edwards. Backed away. Paul George with the steal. Here's Westbrook. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. It's hauled in by Zubats. Clippers trail by 16. Leonard attacking on the wing. George with the drive, and he slaps it down right on top of Karl Anthony Towns.
And, you know, some of the sequences and plays that George pulls off, just amazing when you consider how good this guy is, particularly handling the ball now.
The kick out to Towns. Outside Edwards. Conley with a wide open look, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great hit.
29. The Clippers. 15.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Prince out there with Anderson. Then it's Naz Reid. And it's Noel in at the 1. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Mark, with the dramatic rise in three-point shooting, do you think the league will ever experiment with a 4-point shot?
I don't think so, Kevin. That's a bit gimmicky for me, but I'm somewhat old school and traditional. I think you could maybe test it out somewhere, maybe in the All-Star game or the G League. The league hasn't been shy about trying new things and seeing what works and what doesn't.
Here's Noel. And here's Anderson for 3. It's hauled in by Gordon.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Batum. Kicks it to Plumlee. Back to Batum. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Here's Noel. No points in the game yet for him.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Here's Highland. And again, no good by the Clippers. Minnesota leading by 17.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Lobbed up there for Anderson and finished off by Anderson.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
And the shot goes in. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past. Just keep evolving as a team.
Here is Anderson. The Clippers getting the bucket. Batum with the ball. Guarded now by Anderson. Powell, no one around him, hits it from three-point range.
And when you leave a man open, Batum finds him. Great feel for the game.
Here's Noel. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And that one drops for him. And the Timberwolves lead by 16.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And it's Gordon missing. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Alexander Walker passes to Anderson. Here's Reid. Batum grabs the miss. Clippers trail by 16. Gordon dishes to Plumlee. We've got 1:28 left in the third. There's Gordon with the three. The shot, no good. And Minnesota will come the other way. There's the lob to the hoop.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for Los Angeles. Driving to the basket. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
The athleticism of Batum, so good at recognizing when he should drive it inside.
Here's Noel. Here's Alexander Walker. That three off target had some space there after the little pump fake. That's a two from Gordon. And it's off the back rim, no good.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Clippers trail by 16. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Batum.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
The Timberwolves have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Noel passes to Alexander Walker. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Powell finds Batum, and the jam by Nicholas Batum.
I think Batum is a pass-first kind of a guy, loves to create for others, but he can score the ball in his own right, too.
And so it's Minnesota sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. Their defense. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Batum is out there with Powell. Then there's Gordon. Then there's Plumlee. And it's Highland in at the point guard. Clippers trail by 14. Powell, the pass to Highland. Lets it go with the three. Trains the three-pointer. Highland's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Clippers. Highland's gone 2 of 4 from the field. Conley surveying the D. Outside, Towns. 5 on the clock, and Towns throws it down.
You know, we all know Towns can do big numbers on offense, and it's great to see him this focused.
Over in the corner, Batum. Gobert with the block. Edwards against Powell. Edwards kicks to Towns for 3. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
And here is Conley. Towns kicks to Conley. Fires, high post, and Towns the bucket on the assist from Conley. Towns has got 20.
You know, the fact that Towns can step out and shoot with accuracy means he doesn't always have to score inside.
Morris outside. Sinks the triple.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Out left to the wing. Outside Leonard. Takes it inside and finished off by Leonard.
You know, when you're open on Westbrook's team, he makes sure to find you. He's a selfless distributor.
It's Edwards on the wing. Launches a three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Leonard's got his 4th rebound in this one. Morris finds Zubats. Leonard attacking. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Towns in the corner.
2 minutes.
Zubats against Edwards.
2 minutes.
And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Pass to Westbrook. Stolen by Michael Conley. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Towns kicks to Edwards. Lets it go from deep. And that one goes long.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Stolen by Zubats. Got a piece of it. McDaniels with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. Minnesota again turning it over.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Timberwolves.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Karl Anthony Towns.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
To the inside. To end the drought. Out to Edwards. Back to Towns. 4 on the shot clock. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory. Boy, that time saw daylight and took advantage.
24 seconds left in the game. Conley against Westbrook. Conley, the pass to Edwards. To the paint, Paul George with the steal. And here we go with Westbrook running it up the court.
Well, he is so tough to guard without fouling because he's aggressively attacking you at all times. And one of the great things about Westbrook, he's high motor all day, every day.
And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good. Conley with it. And so the Timberwolves take the win. Some good, David. Thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll...
Wizards have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
Tip-off goes to Minnesota. Pass to Edwards. McDaniels with it. Back to Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Paul passes to Durant. Back to Paul. Lets it go from the wing, and he makes it.
Chris Paul.
Conley with the ball. About a minute into this first quarter. Booker against Edwards. Tries the spin move. Back to Conley. The kick out to Edwards. From deep. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. Paul with it. And it's Gobert picking him up. Pass to Okogie to the middle. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Yeah, the big guy going up and trying to rip that rim off.
Here's Minnesota. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. It's Edwards on the wing. Outside Conley. And he drives in. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Towns for 3. And Booker pulls it down.
Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star. And then last year, he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
The 3, Conley. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Paul passes to Durant. Over Towns. They get the rebound. Ayton. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. The Timberwolves have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Edwards against Booker. Edwards, the pass to Towns. Fires the 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, B.A., I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. I mean, he's learned how to affect the game, even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare. And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Outside Conley. Paul with a steal. And now the Suns fast break. And it's slammed in by Durant.
But when you see KD run the court with the speed of a guard, hard to keep up with him once he gets out in the open floor.
Conley passes to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Hits the 3-pointer. Edwards got 5.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Okogie. Five to shoot. Outside Booker. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Edwards fires from way outside. Oh, it misses. Had a chance to tie it. Good chance here for Booker. That's good. And so Durant with the assist.
Yeah, with how much attention Durant draws, he's a skilled passer, and he'll make it happen.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Edwards. It's McDaniels on the wing. Towns for three. Ooh, poked away. Here's Paul. Shoots. Durant's shot is off.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Suns ahead, up 5.
And please give a big round of applause for the Pharos.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Josh Okogie, and it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. Pass to Edwards. And Brent, we hear talk about teams finding their identity. For those that don't know, can you break down what that really means?
Well, one of the key things, BA, is you come out of a training camp in any given year. You're trying to find the right rotation of players and combinations of players that's going to establish what it is that you're capable of doing. And 30 games into the season, that identity can start to show itself. Great coaches in the league will adapt to the things that they're seeing from their rosters to give them the best chance to win.
The shot by Conley, no good. The Suns leading. Outside Paul. The kick to Durant. Back to Paul. Deflects the pass. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together."
So true, Allie. Thank you. Outside Conley. Pass to Edwards. Towns with the ball. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Almost 7 feet tall. Towns has the length to get to the line. A tough guy to guard.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
So far, they've had a lot of success off fast break plays, and they'll probably continue to push the tempo as much as possible.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal, and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
The kick out to Paul. Pass to Okogie. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Timberwolves trail. Outside Conley. Outside Edwards. Booker against Towns. Here's Edwards. Right through the D for the layup. Edwards got 7 points. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Now Durant. 7 points in the game. Outside for Booker, and stolen by Edwards. Conley up top. He's guarded by Paul, and it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here.
2 minutes.
Edwards for 3. Kevin Durant pulls it in.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
This is what you like to see from Booker, just firing with confidence right off the catch.
And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Grant.
Yeah, BA, I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. It kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7.
Stolen by Conley. Fast break, Minnesota. McDaniels from long range. Gets the 3-ball to go. Now just a 2-point Phoenix lead.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Booker against Edwards. Okogie on the wing. Pass to Ayton. Clock at 6. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender.
And Ayton has done such a good job of staying focused and really staying in his lane to make the contributions that he does.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
To the paint. Here's Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Conley passes to Towns. Out left to the wing. Gobert finds Edwards. Takes it inside. And Durant with the block.
Instinct, timing, length. KD, great D.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Just great hands for Ayton to time that one.
And Minnesota has possession. Edwards fires from way outside. And that's not going to go. And so it's Phoenix up by a healthy 8 points. And, all right, good stuff, Allie.
17. The Suns, 25.
And if you're just joining in, 1/2 is in the books. 1/2 to go. One of the stories here, Kevin Durant. He's getting it done today.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
They've got Taurean Prince, Jalen Noel out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Kyle Anderson, and it's Reed in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
The body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Pass to Baisley. Intercepted. On the break. Here's Alexander Walker. That shot is off. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Ross with it, picked up by Reed. Launches it, and Ross gets the 3. Ross has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. From behind the arc. The Suns clear it. And here's Payne. It's Warren on the wing. Launches a 3. Alexander Walker grabs the board. Well, the Timberwolves shooting 32% for this game. Not what they're hoping for. It's tipped.
Timberwolves foul. Taurean Prince. First personal foul.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Pass to Baisley. This one for 3. Not going to go that time. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. To the wing, right side. Back to Noel. Here's Alexander Walker. Just 5 to shoot. He shoots it. And that one hits the back iron. The Suns have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Ross passes to Warren. Back to Ross. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Nas Reed.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And so he makes both from the line.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Kicks it out to Anderson. Pass to Alexander Walker. On the wing, Noel lets it go from deep. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Payne with it. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Outside Warren. Now Ross. Pass to Landale.
2 minutes.
And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Alexander Walker, guarded by Ross. To the right side, from outside the arc. Unable to get that one. And Phoenix the other way now. Pass to Baisley. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Oh, sweet move. Rebound Minnesota. Here's Alexander Walker. Stolen by Ross. And he lobs it up to the rim. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
Woo. I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there.
Awesome dance moves, fans. It's time for the first.
We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter.
How about your first avenue breaker?
Ball against Conley. Here's Edwards. Plenty of space. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Edwards got 11 points.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Ball finds Booker. Left side Durant. There's the three. Towns with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Kevin Durant with a rebound. The Suns have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Paul. Beyond the arc. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. And he lobs it up. Oh, deflected. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. And so it's Phoenix now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was the choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And so, in the game for Phoenix, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the small forward position. Paul passes to Booker. The kick to Durant. Outside Paul. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Booker. Ball against Tau. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Now here's McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. Booker defending. Edwards can't hit. And Phoenix shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. Pass to Okogie. The kick to Durant. Takes the three. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for three.
Yeah, life's not fair, right? I mean, that is unfair. You do everything you can to contest Durant's shot. It turns up to be an up fake instead.
And Kevin Durant, post-Achilles surgery, no apparent decline, Grant. Last season, the third highest scoring average of his career.
I mean, incredible. Almost 30 points a game. Think about this. 2 of the 4 times he's led the league in scoring, he did it averaging less points per game. And his efficiency, good as ever.
Edwards finds Towns. Back to Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Conley. From downtown. Buries it from 3.
Well, Conley can be a volume scorer from the arc. The defense can't let him just have those opportunities.
Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Durant with it. Here's Okogie. Spins. Outside for Booker. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Conley passes to Edwards. Looking to end this cold spell. And Edwards slams it in.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Pass to Okogie. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, that was nasty. A 2-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. And here's Edwards. Out to the wing. Here's Towns. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws. And it's going to go on Devin Booker. And so Towns nails them both.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Pass to Booker. Let's go with a 3. Drops in the 3.
And this is the type of play where Devin Booker is going to gain a lot of confidence and might start getting aggressive.
Conley passes to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Outside Paul. Outside Booker. The shot no good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Outside Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Conley up top. Now here's Towns. The 3 is up. The rebound by Devin Booker.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
There's 53 seconds left in the final quarter.
As a big, once you get positioned inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
McDaniels from long range. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock and don't turn it over.
Outside Booker. Shot clock at 5. Paul for 3. Phoenix no good that time either.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
Towns for 3. And Aiden pulls it down. the Suns win it. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding...
schedule.
That's not to like. Everything makes sense. Rest the players, more practice time, and all the things you just talked about. Maybe DA, less is more. And thanks for the report. And it's the Suns to start out. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3 slot. Shots good by Durant. You know, Greg, when you look at these rosters, both teams have lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchup.
Sure. Here's Zubac, out to Morris, from past the arc. Phoenix grabs the miss. Booker outside. From deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Shoots the lights out. Booker has limitless range.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
It's Westbrook with the drive. Here's Morris. Outside for George. Fires from deep. Buries the long-range jumper.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Paul. Durant wide open. He fires. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. But it's no good.
And really, whatever your take on Russell Westbrook is now, you can't deny his place in NBA history. Voted as one of the NBA's top 75 players of all time.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open 3, that's the key to efficient offense.
Westbrook against Paul. Shoots from 12. They get a hand on it. Greg, it is impossible to argue against Westbrook belonging to that top 75 players list, isn't it?
It really is, Kevin. I mean, his career numbers and accomplishments speak for themselves. A very unique player, easily one of the best during his prime.
Here's Booker. Following the basket by Marcus Morris. Devin Booker, and that's good. Booker's got 6.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now, here is Morris. Here's George. Kicks it out to Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. From the arc. No good on that one. Now the Suns take it the other way. Lobbed up there for Durant. No good.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Now here's Booker. He has 6.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Durant inside. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Outside Leonard. Pass to Zubac. Out to Morris. Here's Westbrook. Clippers moving the ball around. George with no one around. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. He's got 6.
And look how quick on the draw George is. The moment he's got the ball, he's in motion for the shot.
And Durant launches from deep. Another 3 for Phoenix.
What a tremendous ability to hit from so far out. That's a big-time 3.
Westbrook kicks to George. Driving the lane. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. 3-point lead. Booker outside. Shoots to the left side wing. Here's Okogie. He's covered by Leonard. Shot clock at 5. Kicks it out to Paul. Ayton trying to break free. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And George, here we go. Count the basket. 8 points for Paul George.
And this is why you get George the ball there. He's solid at figuring out how to capitalize.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Booker up top, defended by George. Ayton dishes to Paul. And the rejection by Zubats. Oh, Morris in position, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Suns lead by 1.
And please give a big round of applause for your Clippers,
And this has been a fairly close game for the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc, and as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubats. And it's Westbrook in at the 1. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter.
Well, guys, look, the Phoenix Suns ended the regular season on a high note last year. They finished first in the Western Conference, a feat they hadn't accomplished in a bit of time.
Booker against George. There's the pass to Okogie. And it's Durant missing. The Clippers in the lead. In 2004, the Phoenix Suns clinched the top spot in the Western Conference, and they're about ready to do it again.
Yeah, and that was the Steve Nash, Amari Stoudemire days, and that was practically 2 decades ago. But the Suns have earned this top spot. They have been putting in the hard work with this young core and grinding out all these games.
Is that 7 seconds or less?
Yes, sir. Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
Westbrook kicks to George. Driving in. Leonard the pass to George. Shoots a fader. Phoenix grabs the miss.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Chris Paul is always thinking pass first. He's so good at finding his teammates, especially when they're open.
Out to Morris. On the wing, George. And the 3 off target.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Paul. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
How about the reaction time on that pass? Quick. And what good work there to get in the way of it.
George passes to Zubats. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. And then Durant with the jam.
And it doesn't even have to be an accurate pass. With Durant's length, he can just throw it up, and you know this guy will get it.
Westbrook passes to George. Dishes it to Leonard. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. You know, Richard, we don't talk about it much, but Chris Paul's free throw shooting has always been rock solid.
Yeah, we're not going to see teams use a hack-a-Paul strategy, that's for sure. He's been 90% or over multiple times in his career.
George finds Zubats. And stolen by Ayton. And the basket by Okogie. Okogie's got the lead up to 5 now for the Suns. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Suns? Here's Westbrook with the drive. Zubats the pass to Westbrook. Morris outside. 6 to shoot. Outside Leonard to stop the drought. Got a hand on it. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Paul's running. He hits that shot, his first of the night, now 1 for 6.
In the paint, Paul always stays nimble. That allows him to make adjustments that needed to beat the D.
Here's Westbrook driving to the basket. Fades. And the shot is long.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
in a major drought need to find some sort of momentum.
And taken away by Paul. Booker looking around. From the line, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Westbrook kicks to George. Here's the floater. Westbrook, no good. Suns on offense. A nice run going 12 in a row. They get the rebound. Outside for KD. Inside. Leonard with the steal. And now running up the court. Leonard pushing it up. And George.
Oh, yes! And putting his explosive athleticism on full display there. George is capable of some highlight reel dunks.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Durant inside. Defended by George.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Out to Morris. There's the triple. And no good. And so it's Phoenix ahead by 9 as the quarter. Thank you, David, for that interview.
18, the Suns, 27.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Without question, George displaying his skills today.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with the game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
And Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the small forward. One of your trademarks, Richard, was athleticism. From the days that we first saw you at Arizona, and we're seeing teams really place, right now, a premium in today's NBA on that athleticism factor.
Yes, when you talk about positionless basketball, then you typically go to the guys that can do it all, and those are the wing players. They can guard smalls, they can guard bigs, they can do a little bit of everything, and that's why teams are looking for them.
And Durant sends it back. Here's Paul. Up and in on the layup. And the Suns lead by 11.
Even in the later stages of his career, Paul's handles remain incredible. He's got that thing on a string. What a move.
Leonard attacking. Ball against Westbrook. Here's Leonard. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Leonard's got his second bucket.
Capable of racking up assists. Westbrook has a feel for when his guys are open.
Free throw line jump shot. Off the left rim and out. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Clippers. 9-point game.
And putting his burst on full display. Westbrook can blow by defenders in a hurry.
Ball passes to Okogie. Empty that time from Leonard. Clippers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Out to Morris. And there's the drive. George, that's a 2-pointer, and it's good off the back rim and in. George has got 14 points for the game.
And this is one of those nights where George came in aggressive and stayed that way. He's been incredible.
And here is Paul. Outside, KD. Just 5 on the clock. Booker, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game. And looking back to Devin Booker in that 2015 draft, this guy went 13th overall.
What a steal. Plus, Book was the 4th guy taken from his own college. I think that put a giant chip on his shoulder, fueled Devin to the all-star he is today.
A nice, silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feet.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. Oh, Leonard in position. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Outside, KD. Off target with his three.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Leonard attacking, and then Leonard with the dunk.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Things like this prove he's a team player.
Outside, KD. Pass to Ayton. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. He's got 6.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Westbrook kicks to Leonard. Outside, George. Into the lane. Here's Zubats. Kicks it out to Leonard. In the corner, George with it. Second chance shot. Leonard attacking. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Westbrook. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Morris, no good. Suns leading by 7. Booker with no one around, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
And Booker just dominates in such an effortless fashion. The game comes naturally to him.
Westbrook kicks to Leonard. Passes it to George. And stolen by Booker. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Deft touch on the alley-oop. And it's an 11-point Suns lead.
What I like about Durant is his shot selection. That's why he's a 50-40-90 guy. Just such an intelligent shot taker.
George, no good. Ball against Westbrook. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Highland. Gordon outside. And the last second attempt doesn't fall.
Nice effort from Booker, making things hard.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Phoenix ahead. They're up by 11. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubats. And it's Westbrook in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. His 3-pointer is off the mark. To the middle. And Ayton throws it down.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And the dunk by Zubats.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Paul looking around. Outside for Durant. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. And the Suns lead by 16.
Hard to stop Durant when he's set up like this. He's so well positioned to score.
Here's Zubats. Goes back up. George passes to Zubats. And the rejection by Ayton. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Zubats. Suns leading by 16. Booker outside. Over George. Up again. It's good on the putback. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
And this is why you got to put a body on Ayton. When you don't, he torches you with the putback.
Westbrook finds Morris. Back to Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Clippers trail by 16. Lets the three fly. No good that time. Ball goes in. That one drops for him.
In terms of using their body, Paul is as good as anyone. Knows how to take a bump and still complete the play.
Westbrook kicks to George. Morris outside. Back to George. Kicks it out to Leonard. And stolen by Ayton.
2 minutes run.
Fast break. Here come the Suns. Durant's running. Okogie misses.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's George. And again, no good by the Clippers. Phoenix leading by 18. Booker the pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Unsurprisingly savvy pass by Booker, setting another guy up for success instead of forcing a shot.
Outside for George. Los Angeles with another miss.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Suns.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for DeAndre Ayton.
He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds.
Shot clock at 3. KD's shot is off.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And here's Leonard from 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Paul outside. Leonard against Durant. Fires from 18. Over to the left wing. Stolen by George. And it's Leonard, top of the key. Now Paul. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one to come. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up.
To the best kid in the
were expecting most of the action to come out of the backcourt of this game.
No, exactly, B.A. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Conley in at the point. McDaniels can't hit.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Morris passes to Westbrook. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And as Westbrook gets older, he's indicated that he's not looking to change how he plays, Grant.
And that can be a double-edged sword, B.A. You love his aggression and confidence, but you wonder how his game will hold up as his athleticism goes.
Pretty incredible to think that Russell Westbrook made the triple-double somewhat routine. The ability to fill up a stat sheet like few others in the history of the game. Incredible, guys.
Now here's Leonard. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And we're about a minute into the first. Morris down low. Towns on him. Here's George.
I have great admiration for how hard Rudy Gobert plays on the defensive end. Even when he's not blocking shots, he's altering them with his presence.
That one falls.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Oh, the block just stops it cold and takes possession. And here's Edwards outside. That one is off. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Westbrook outside. It's blocked by Gobert.
Defensively, few players have had a bigger impact than Rudy Gobert. That combination of energy and length and commitment, so good defensively. Well, you think about the resurgence for Karl Anthony Towns in the 21-22 season. Selected to his 3rd All-Star game, he actually won the three-point contest. And considering the regular season, 50, 40, 80% shooting, really sound basketball.
Now here's Towns. Ooh, once again off the mark by Minnesota. Morris passes to Westbrook. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
So it's the Clippers now. Kicks it to George. To the left wing. To the middle. Here's Leonard. Deflected by Gobert. Fast break, Minnesota. Throws it up high. Lays it in off the pretty lob.
Well, you can see Karl Anthony Towns now is beyond just looking for his own shot. He's understanding, let me make the guys around me feel good.
And for Towns, team success was the biggest change for him in that 2021-22 season.
It was, B.A., because when you consider out of his first 7 seasons in the league, it's only the 2nd time his team finished with a winning record. But Towns is looking to make that a regular occurrence from this point forward.
Here's McDaniels following the score by the Clippers. Here's Edwards.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Towns against Morris. The kick out to Conley. 5 to shoot. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns.
3-pointer.
Towns has got 3 assists now in this one. Westbrook against Conley. The kick out to Morris. Now here's Westbrook. He's closely guarded. And the layup is good off the glass.
Well, the aggressive play on the interior paying off for Russell Westbrook right now. He is always able to score on the inside. The explosive hops makes it easier.
Now here's Conley. He's got 7. Pass to Gobert. Ooh, Morris with a steal. Westbrook against Conley. Westbrook outside. It's George on the wing. Guarded by Edwards. Takes a 13-footer. And it's Westbrook that time on the assist by George. Westbrook's got 5 now.
You love the quickness that Russell Westbrook gets into in the catch-and-shoot opportunities. Rise and fire, young sir.
Conley against Westbrook. High post Towns. Outside Edwards. Over George. Edwards can't hit. The Clippers have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. George's shot is good.
How about the triple drive ability of Paul George? The quick handles for a guy his size.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Edwards can't hit. The Clippers in the lead. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Westbrook finds Morris. No good on the triple. Towns for 3. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. Well, a good close contest so far. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court, and it's Westbrook in at the 1 spot. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second.
Well, we're talking about a multi-time winner of the Defensive Player of the Year. Huge hands, creates lots of turnovers.
And Minnesota has possession. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. Outside McDaniels, fires from deep. It's rebounded by George. And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals, but without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
Here's Towns, and it's powered home by Towns.
I'll tell you what, it's hard to stop Karl Anthony Towns when he's looking to score. He's got every trick at his arsenal.
Here's Westbrook. The kick out to Morris. Pass to George. Now Leonard. Here's the 3. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Gobert. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, this is why Rudy Gobert has shot well over 60% for his career. If he's that close, he will put it in the basket.
George passes to Morris. Nice shot by George. George has got 6 points.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Pass to Edwards. Edwards is doubled. Towns passes to McDaniels. No! They're unable to get the tying basket there. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Here's George, driving inside, and the jam by George.
Well, you love how Paul George finishes on the drive. That is a powerful dunker right there.
The kick out to Edwards. It's McDaniels on the wing. Westbrook against Conley. Shot clock at 6. Towns. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Offensive rebound. And Gobert with the stuff.
And this is what Rudy Gobert's job is. Be a force on the glass.
The Clippers have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Last year, the Clippers finishing 8th in the West. However, they missed the playoffs, Doris.
Right, B.A., but keep in mind, they didn't have Kawhi for the entire season. No Paul George for most of the season. In fact, I thought Ty Lue did an incredible coaching job getting that team to the 8th spot. They just went on to lose 2 tough games in the play-in tournament.
Here's Towns. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. Oh, it's Towns with the finish.
How about the creativity, the athleticism? That's a rare combination for a guy his size. Go to work, Cat.
Westbrook, that's good. Westbrook's got 7.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Outside Edwards. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Morris has got 5 rebounds tonight. For 3, George. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Conley passes to Towns. Now Edwards. Here's Towns. Pass to McDaniels. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac. Well, you know the Timberwolves are a young squad, Doris. When will it be their time, you think?
I think, B.A., when you have a talent that is the anchor of your organization, which they have in Karl Anthony Towns, Cat is one of the most talented big men, most polished offensive players that we've seen in the NBA. Couple him with Anthony Edwards and Rudy Gobert, and I think you now have to start looking to be a consistent winner. I am anxious to see what this team does this year.
The kick out to Morris. And stolen by Gobert. Outside Edwards. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. And this game is tied up now. It's all tied in Los Angeles.
And with the score, your Clippers 21, the Timberwolves 21.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Paul George with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Torian Prince is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Jalen Noel. And it's Reed in at the center position.
Just a great play on D to throw him off the shot and force a turnover.
And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. And for the Clippers, they're shooting 56% today. Down low. Stolen by Reed. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Gets a hand on it. So it's the Clippers now.
After just 1 year in college, Naz Reid declared for the 2019 NBA draft where he was not selected, guys.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
Minnesota with the ball. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. Noel drives in. Here's Prince. Unloads. Misses off the right iron. And Doris, you got to give credit for how hard Reed worked.
Listen, the devastation of going undrafted can make some players hang it up or give up their NBA dreams and go overseas. What you love about Naz Reid is he got back in the lab, he went to work, and consider this, back-to-back seasons where he plays in 70 games and is a part-time starter. That, to me, is successful perseverance.
Here's Highland. Up top, Powell. Oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that?
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Love the assertiveness of Norman Powell. Boy, turn the lights out.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Noel. 6 on the shot clock. This one for 3. Another miss by Minnesota. The Clippers in the lead. Batum with it. Anderson covers. Batum's shot is off.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Pass to Prince. Puts the move on. And a two-handed jam.
This guy is a fantastic finisher near the hoop. Taurean Prince with an emphatic 2.
Here's Highland out to Powell. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. And finished off by Anderson.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points. Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Anderson. For the lead. Sends it home from three-point land. Anderson's got 5 now. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did. And a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
No good with the triple. The Clippers have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. To the inside, Highland. An easy 2 on the layup. He's got 5.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
There's 1:26 left in the third quarter here. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Pass to Plumlee. Powell with it. And Powell with the stuff.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Here's Prince. Powell covers. Powell brings a double. 52 seconds left in the third. Lets the 3 fly. Another miss by Minnesota. 2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I go for it.
Gordon, the pass to Plumlee. Back to Gordon. Pass to Batum. Now here's Gordon. Reed defending. 4 on the clock. Gordon can't hit. The Timberwolves trail. Here's Alexander Walker. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Noel. Another miss by Minnesota. And here's Gordon from the arc. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Gordon. It's good if it goes. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA. And you see it right there on display.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Nicholas Batum out there with Mason Plumlee. Then it's Norman Powell. Then there's Eric Gordon. And it's Highland in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. And neither side able to take control of this game.
Yeah, at this rate, it's going to come down to a photo finish.
Pass to Alexander Walker. No good on the 3. They're just trying to hold on to this lead, Grant.
And right now, you just can't afford to be careless.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. And some changes here for the Timberwolves.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Leonard against McDaniels. Kicks it out to Westbrook. It's blocked by Gobert. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. 5 on the clock. Leonard for 3. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
No wonder he's been off the mark. He's been hanging in the background, somewhat uninvolved tonight.
Back to Conley. Inside. And Edwards with the basket on the assist by Conley.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Here's Westbrook. Here's Zubac. Leonard for three. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got rebound number 7 tonight. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Now here's Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. Shoots over George.
Now that's the wingspan to Paul George. He is so good at bothering shooters with that length.
Leonard outside. Launches a three. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Leonard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. It's McDaniels on the wing. Leonard defending. Pass to Edwards. McDaniels from long range. They grab their own miss. Right wing. Conley passes to Gobert. Towns for 3. The shot misses, and the Clippers will come the other way. Morris outside. Now here's George. It's blocked by Gobert. The Timberwolves have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the 4th. Edwards, the pass to Conley. Left side, McDaniels. To the inside. Here's Gobert. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Rudy Gobert is so competitive. Doesn't want to let a big moment go by. Nicely done.
Conley against Westbrook. Here's Zubac. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Now here's Conley. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by Morris. Morris has got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to George. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Westbrook. And it's powered home by Towns.
Oh, needing a bucket there. Towns doesn't hesitate.
The Clippers trail. Knocks it loose. Leonard outside. Fades away. Oh, right between the eyes. All net that time.
Absolutely no fear. Kawhi Leonard welcomes these moments. He relishes these moments.
Pass to Towns. 55 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
First personal foul. 17.
There's 47 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. Westbrook, the pass to Morris. Now Zubac. George for 3.
Boy, when he is contesting shots, you see the potential on the defensive end from Anthony Edwards.
Cash. Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Now here's Westbrook. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Wow, great defensive play by Anthony Edwards, engaged on that end of the floor right now.
And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
There's 10 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I can't believe that took so long. They needed to foul much sooner.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Being the #1 overall pick always comes with expectations to deliver in the clutch. Standing at the free throw line in just such a moment, Mr. Anthony Edwards, what you got?
And so it's Minnesota, who's Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
We appreciate
to the best kid.
And Greg, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot.
Excellent job by Towns to stick with it. He didn't let the defender get to him there.
Ball against Conley. Lets it go from 14.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Drops in the tray.
And, you know, for Edwards, it's about hitting the 3 consistently. This will help take his game to the next level.
On the wing, Booker. Back to Paul. Over Conley. Shot clock at 6. Good work defensively by Conley. The Timberwolves with a quick start to this game. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Offensive rebound. Out to Edwards. He takes it in, and Edwards with the stuff.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
Outside, KD. Looking to end the run. Ayton. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
And it's Towns missing. The Suns have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Right wing. Here's Paul. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts. And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools, next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
The offensive rebound. Here's McDaniels. Off target from 3-point range. Suns have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Oh, Ayton in position. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. It's Edwards on the wing. Back to Conley. Fires it up. Another miss by Minnesota.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
And here's Booker from the arc. The tray. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And really, Booker is as lethal as they come from deep. Can't allow him to get into a groove.
Conley kicks to Edwards. 1:37 left in the first quarter. Clock at 6. Timberwolves keep it alive. Down low. That'll be Minnesota as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves retain possession. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I spoke with the Suns head coach for just a bit. Hey, look, he knows they've got great shooters who can score from anywhere in distance. He thinks his team can go toe-to-toe with anybody in the league there. He won't be pulling back the reins even if they start missing a few. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You know, hard to create spacing without the threes. Kicks it out to Paul. And he hits it to tie the game up.
You know, of all the things Okogie does well, his passing tends to get overshadowed at times. I mean, easy to see how creative he is on this feed.
Now here's Conley. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Look, outside for Durant. Wide open look. It's good.
Boy, that in-between game of Durant is deadly. Give him this shot, and you'll regret it.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Right side Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. Oh, Paul in position. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
6 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside Edwards. They need this one. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to play.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We come back right after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point. Edwards passes to Gobert. Back to Edwards. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Phoenix ball.
And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Suns.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Now the pass to Edwards. Drives to the hoop. And he slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
In just 4 seasons, Phoenix Greg went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Outside Edwards. Back to Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Releases. It's deflected. Stolen by Durant. Fast break. Here come the Suns. And then Durant with the dunk.
And it doesn't even have to be an accurate pass. With Durant's length, you can just throw it up and you know this guy will get it.
Left side, Towns. From downtown. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And Durant launches from deep. Here's Paul. And the Suns tack on 2 more. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Conley kicks to Edwards. I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
Booker outside. This one for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Outside, Towns. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 13-4 run. The shot's good from Paul. Paul's got the lead up to 10 now for Phoenix.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Ayton sets the pick for Booker. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That is his first foul of the game.
You want your team to be aggressive on the glass, but he was a little too zealous for that rebound.
Yeah, it appeared to me as he was trying to get a piggyback ride, man. That's an easy call to make and gonna be called every time.
Back to Conley. Durant against Towns. Out to Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Conley dishes to McDaniels from outside the arc. And it's Durant with the rebound. Phoenix leading by 7. Booker up top, defended by Towns. No good from Booker. To the inside. And it's Towns missing. And so it's Phoenix bringing the quarter to a close. Thank you, David. We'll be back after.
24. The Timberwolves 17.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
We've got T.J. Warren paying out there with Terrence Ross. And it's Landale in at the 5, down low. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
Now, I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
Passes to Ross. For the 3. He can't get that one. And Minnesota now the other way. Now Prince. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Noel passes to Anderson. Kicks it out to Prince. Launches it. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Up top, Ross. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Misses off the left iron. Timberwolves trail by 5.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. It sure does look good.
A 3 from Warren. Come on. Kept alive. Pass to Ross. Shoots the 3. No good that time. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Here's Prince. The kick out to Anderson. Shoots over Payne. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Anderson.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Payne in the post. Ross with it. Back to Payne. To end the cold streak, and it's good on the way in. Payne's got his first bucket in this one.
Put the defender in the spin cycle. That's an underused move in his arsenal.
Anderson outside for the tie. Rebound by the Suns. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Here's Payne from 16 feet away. He cans it. Now it's a 5-point Phoenix lead.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Pass to Prince. Here's Noel. The pass to Alexander Walker. It's blocked, and they get it back Prince, the pass to Noel. Over Payne, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Suns leading by 5. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Ross with a wide open look, and the Suns tack on 2 more. Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half.
And what I love about Ross, that boundless athleticism. We've seen this guy throw down some absolutely vicious slams.
And it's so much fun to watch him elevate and take flight. You know, it's not about just dunking for him. I mean, he's got a solid stroke as well. I think he's just a really good, well-rounded offensive player.
Here's Baisley. Phoenix keeping it alive with a new 14. And the wide open shot from Warren sinks the three-pointer. Warren's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Timberwolves trail by 10. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the third. Prince in the corner. Shot to stop the run, and he's good on the 3-ball.
Yeah, you know, Prince is always doing a nice job working to get open, and that's the reward you get for staying active, keeping yourself moving, an open look on the jump shot there.
Payne looking around. Passes it to Warren. Just 4 to shoot. Pass to Baisley. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside and then a nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Suns ahead. They finish.
And please give a big round of applause.
And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. So on the floor for Minnesota, underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point guard position.
Chris Paul, one of the best foul shooters in the history of the NBA. I mean, he's not a guy you want to send to the line.
And the second free throw, good. Timberwolves trail by 11. Outside Conley. Outside Towns. Takes it inside, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on 8.
Tell you what, you don't expect the center to attack off the bounce like this. I mean, Towns caught the defense off guard.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Suns leading by 10. Ball outside. The 17-footer goes down.
Ball really makes the most of the mid-range area. He's very comfortable shooting in there.
Conley scanning the floor. Towns for 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Phoenix has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Edwards against Booker. There's the 3. They grab their own miss. Inside. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
This is a guy who once scored 70 points in a game. Booker, doesn't take much for him to start percolating.
Edwards kicks to Conley. Pass to McDaniels. He hangs. He can't get that one to fall. The Suns go the other way with it. Ayton, the pass to Paul. From outside, off the mark. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They trail by 14. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
And here is Paul. Driving inside. That one does not go. It puts him at 5 for 9 from the field. Conley kicks to Edwards. It's good again, and the next one 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
High post try. Paul can't get that one to fall. Timberwolves trail by 10. McDaniels dishes to Edwards. And the lead is down inside single digits.
A composed and cool effort from Edwards inside, not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot, taking what's available.
On the wing, Booker. And there's a minute 45 left here in the fourth quarter. It's good from long range. Booker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Towns for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. KD's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Booker against Edwards. Booker outside. Three-pointer. And it's Durant missing.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
And a beautiful finish by Edwards.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go.
Booker against Edwards. And the Suns get it back.
Terrific play there. He gets to the long rebound, which keeps the clock running.
Booker, no good. Now, here's McDaniel. He's guarded closely. Edwards passes to Gobert. Outside, Towns. Three-pointer. Phoenix grabs the miss. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's Paul. The pass to Okogie. Booker outside. So the Suns win it. Some good moments throughout this one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
To the best kid in the hall.
with veterans.
No surprises tonight, B.A. These guys have faced off on various teams so many times, they know all of their opponent's tricks.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court, and it's Westbrook in at the point. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
He thrives in that painted area. Westbrook has a lot of moves and different ways he can hurt you inside.
Here's Paul. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Paul against Morris. Pass to George. And stolen by Booker. Fires the three. He can't get it to go. And Los Angeles the other way now. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Zubats passes to George. Leonard outside. Shot clock at 5. Oh, Booker with a block. Stolen by Booker. And now the Suns fast break. George with a steal. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Here he goes. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Russ with no reservations about sticking his nose in there. That's a great play.
The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but B.A., those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
You can see the work Kawhi has put into his ball handling. Gets separation almost any time he wants.
Here's Paul. Outside for Booker. And the Suns miss again.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
George with the bucket.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Paul, shot is off.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
And George with the jam.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
2 minutes remaining in the
Now here's Durant to stop the run. And he banks in the layup.
KD's height and length make him a nightmare. He can easily get a shot off.
Ball against Westbrook. Kicks it to George. And George with the jam.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Already ahead by double digits, trying to run away and not look back.
Now here's Paul. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
And here are the Clippers now. Coming off a Suns make. Here's Westbrook. Out to Leonard. Zubats passes to Westbrook. Back to Zubats. Morris outside. Knocks down the triple.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Booker from the high post. Offensive board. For 3, Durant. Rebound by the Clippers. Morris for 3. Kevin Durant with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Booker against George. Okogie on the wing. Launches it. Pass to Booker. 5 to shoot. The 3. On target from range.
A legit sniper from downtown. Booker rises up with such ease from beyond the arc.
Here's Westbrook, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And that one falls for Westbrook.
At the line for the Clippers.
And so Westbrook nails both of them.
Some would call Westbrook a stat stuffer, but for him at this stage of his career, it's about trying to win titles.
And so it's Los Angeles earning this.
And please give a big round of applause.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court, and it's Westbrook in at the 1. Okogie's shot is off. Boy, we're seeing inspired play out of them.
And that's certainly reflected in the score.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
The mid-range analytics do not apply to Kawhi. That's his shot.
Here's Paul. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Three-pointer. And there's Booker. That one's good. On the assist from Paul.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Pass to Morris. Back to Westbrook. George left side. And here's Zubac. Tries to save it. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. Six to shoot. Leonard for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Pass to Okogie. Oh, got a piece of it. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Leonard. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Leonard's got 6.
This speaks to Westbrook's high level of awareness. Understands when one of his guys is wide open.
George against Booker. There's the drive. Pass to Paul. That has to be encouraging. Sinking one after missing his first 5.
There's only one thing on his mind. Get to the rim and take the defense out of the equation.
Leonard outside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And coming into the league, Kawhi Leonard was viewed as a raw prospect, a solid athlete and defender, but someone that needed to work on his jumper.
Well, Smitty, there's no question Kawhi has put a lot of hours into developing his jump shot.
And you see the results now. He's become one of the game's elite scorers because of the hard work he put in, even becoming lethal from outside the arc.
Durant, no good. The Clippers have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Pass to Leonard. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Back to Leonard. Morris outside. Westbrook against Paul. Morris for 3. Oh, it's stolen.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Okogie. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Durant. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Woo, the reach of Kevin Durant, using his incredible wingspan to take advantage on the offensive glass.
Here's Westbrook. Drives to the hoop. It's George on the wing. Booker defending. And again, no good by the Clippers.
No one on him. He committed to fading away. Probably could have taken more time with that shot.
Sinks the tray.
It is unreal how consistent Kevin Durant is from range. He'll go to the arc any chance he gets.
Morris on the wing. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Just 5 to shoot. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball call.
Here's George. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Booker. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
That one on Morris.
An active shooter. Booker is clever at finding ways to attract fouls on the way up.
He's perfect from the line this time.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Now Westbrook. He's got 6. Morris outside. Now here's Leonard. Defense is right there. Here's Westbrook. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Clever play by Russell Westbrook, using his body control to fake out the defender and get fouled in the act.
He does not get the second one. The Suns on offense. They're on a 12-4 run. For 3, Booker. The kick out to Paul. Second chance effort. And it's good on the layup.
So crafty down low. Chris has every shot in the book.
Westbrook finds Leonard. Westbrook outside. On the attack, Morris. The shot no good. And we're through the first half of play here in what, thanks, Allie, after the...
21. The Clippers, 25.
Halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Paul George with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. For 3, Booker. The Clippers grab the miss.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Leonard against Booker. Leonard passes to Zubac. Out of bounds. It'll be Suns ball. And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
George's shot is good.
Excellent concentration from Paul George, overwhelming the aggressive defense with his strength and determination.
Durant against Morris. Tries to spin move. Here's Okogie. It's rebounded by Morris.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Westbrook, the pass to Leonard. And George with the jam.
So far, George's competitive play has worked well. He's getting just about everything to fall.
A true utility player, Smitty. Marcus Morris brings a diverse skill set to the court.
He does. Marcus is a hard-nosed, gritty defender who can play either 4 spot or even center at times. Plus, he's a reliable scorer and a solid 3-point shooter.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
I love the effort level Chris Paul delivers day in and day out. He's been doing this for a while now, but he hasn't slowed down, not a bit.
Pass to Zubac. Stolen by Ayton. Westbrook against Paul. Outside for Booker. For 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Leonard's got 5 rebounds in the game. George, a deep 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Durant's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Paul against Westbrook. Shoots over Westbrook. Outside Booker. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got his 8th rebound here tonight. George passes to Leonard. The kick out to Morris. He shoots. George against Durant. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Durant. Paul with it. He's picked up by Westbrook.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Durant with a screen on George. Ooh, Morris with a steal. Pass to Leonard. The 3 is up. Pure from 3-point range.
3 points.
Leonard's got 10 points in the game.
The 3-point numbers for Kawhi Leonard, they show this man is elite from deep.
Durant, the pass to Booker. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 10.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
Pass to Westbrook. Back to George. Here's Zubats. Westbrook outside. Leonard on the wing. Clock at 6. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here.
Yeah, Ayton has all the physical gifts of a great shot blocker. Size, length, and agility.
Leonard against Paul. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. And it's now only a 5-point Clipper lead. Leonard outside. 40 seconds left in the third quarter. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
It feels like Kawhi never takes a false step. Everything he does is with purpose.
Okogie on the wing. Leonard defending. Okogie's shot is off. The Clippers have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Back to Leonard. And stolen by Durant.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
Booker no good. Morris for 3.
Beautiful defense by Durant, one of the biggest improvements since he's joined the Warriors.
And so it's Los Angeles closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates, leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the floor for the Clippers, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. Here's Leonard. Okogie pulls down the board. Okogie's got 4 rebounds in the game. Durant with the bucket.
Durant with those long arms, able to attack the defense while protecting the ball.
Paul against Westbrook. Leonard with a screen on Paul. Westbrook, the pass to Leonard. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. And the Clippers lead by 6.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
Outside Booker. Durant with a screen on George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
Westbrook against Paul. Leonard outside. It's George on the wing. Shoots over Booker. George, no good. Well, the Suns shooting just around 32% from the field. The offensive rebound. Outside Paul. To the paint. Tries again. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist by Paul. Durant's got 4 points in the quarter. Leonard outside. Pass to Morris. Back to Leonard. Now Westbrook. Morris outside. Just 5 on the clock. Nifty move. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That free throw, no good.
Shooting for the Clippers.
He hits the second from the line.
Not perfect, but does the important work to make it a 2-possession game.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Outside Booker. Pass to Durant.
And it's Durant with the finish. The confidence of Kevin Durant on display, especially when the game tightens up.
Westbrook against Paul. Westbrook, the pass to George. Morris finds George. Turnaround Jay. That one doesn't drop. And Phoenix the other way now. Booker, pass to Aiden. Lays it up and banks it in. And it's now just a 1-point Los Angeles lead.
Wow, we've seen Aiden step up in big moments, in big games, and deliver.
Here's Westbrook. Pass to Leonard. There's the drive. And Durant with the block. Outside Paul. Leonard against Durant. To take the lead. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. They've led by as many as 14. Leonard. They shoot again. Pass to Morris. Westbrook outside. Back to Morris. Lets it go from deep. The shot, no good. So Phoenix will take it the other way. And he's going for the lob. Yes!
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Leonard outside. Westbrook left side. Out to Leonard. 40 seconds left to play in the fourth. That one, no good. Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here. There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
The three, George. Durant pulls it in. Pass to Paul. So a close game sees Phoenix taking this one. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us.